Hello. Uh, how are you, Notebook? It's 8:37 p.m. in my world. March 30th. It's a Friday. Mm. Today I stayed out all day. And it reminded me on how good it felt to be on your own and how good it felt sometimes not to be surrounded or in closed areas. So today was a good day. I spent the whole day on the bus. I rode the bus around the island, I think, a couple of times. Or just once. It just felt like a couple of times. Um, I stopped for a bit in certain areas and just sat there and smoked. And it's not like I was sitting in a scenery area, but I definitely sat in an area that was pretty, you know. And I just sat there and smoked for a minute. And I just thought about things. And I pretty much spent the whole day just bus stop hopping, going from one bus stop to another, and just being with myself. And sometimes it's good to just be with yourself, to have your own time to yourself and getting to know you, getting to know much about you with yourself, you know. I didn't do much thinking of myself, but I did just sit quietly. And food was there when I needed it. And so I was in good terms today. Today was definitely comfortable. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, but it's going to be exciting, I believe. Um, thank God for bus passes, because without a bus pass, I wouldn't be able to do it. Um, so I'm back at where I reside for a moment. And just a gush of anxiety just flew for no reason. Here's the thing: it's just that's anxiety. It just comes up out of the blue, and it shows it has no mercy. You know, like an individual just clouding your face, just doing all of this and everything out of the blue. You know. And I know everything is meant for greatness, and that's the reason why, you know, I'm aware of my symptoms. Like I'm aware of when I'm having an episode. And so far, since like every time I think about it, it happens. But I'm not gonna let it get my day down, because today's was a good day. So I'm wondering what I want to do tomorrow. Like, there's a lot of beautiful areas here in Hawaii that I sure have not like traveled, but I don't have the right shoes to do it, because where I have to travel is going to be a dirty area, and like it's going to be in areas where people usually don't walk at. But I bet they'll be so pretty. To imagine having a crowd, doing it with people would be so great, yeah. But my goal is to try to stay out for a long period of time. I was cooped up in the house for a month, and now I feel like I have to like stay occupied. I don't want to be here. This is my notebook, so I choose to say whatever I feel like. And it's also my YouTube page, and I choose to do whatever I want, right? And I use YouTube as my notebook and Facebook as my hypothetical world. And lately I've been on my notebook a lot more than Facebook. It's because I have a lot to say, you know? And so I say things in certain areas, and this is the area where I say these things. But I just feel so uncomfortable going in there while, everybody's in the living room. And it's sad because that's where I sleep at, And it causes so much stress. And I almost want to cry about it because you're having a good day, then you come back and that happens. Everybody starts to get negative and Maka starts to run her mouth for no reason, And as if I'm not the one that's constantly cleaning the house, you're telling me that I left trash on the ground as if I constantly do it, I'm the only one that cleans the house, whether they like to believe it or not. And it's only when I neglect to do it is when they do it, But I'm constantly cleaning the house. There's never a day that I'm not cleaning. Like these few days, I decided not to because I have cramps. And yes, those priorities of keeping my cramps to a level is first. It's priority. Those terms, those things, those levels. I don't know. But she talks to me as if I'm a child. And she treats me as if I'm a child. They all do, And no matter what I do to, express the fact that it's uncomfortable, they still do it. And they laugh in my face. And they tease me. And they make fun of the things that I do. And they make fun of me. And they make fun of me in my face. And then they move my stuff around and they mess with it. I come back to this. This is what I come back to almost like every night. Unless somebody says don't do it. And I'm not supposed to cry about it. Or I'm not supposed to feel a certain way. I was just having a good day. And then you come home and you come home to them just not liking you. Sometimes you get tired of not being liked. I get tired of it. I get mentally and almost physically tired of not being liked, But that's just how it is with me and my mental illness. I guess that's why I don't like myself, because my mental illness causes people not to like me. And a lot of times it's just you don't know why, but they do it. Anyways, I was having a fantastic day. They can be so mean. But it's a learning process. I'm just a crybaby. Sucks because you're coming home thinking things are going to be a good day, and then boom, they start agitating the shit out of your symptoms. And then you start having these anxieties and these episodes of anger and aggression. And so you have to walk away of your sleeping spot that you feel comfortable in. just because they don't like you. And because you have nowhere to go, you have to put up with it. You have to put up with all of this. Because you have nothing and you have nowhere to go, no friends, your family doesn't even want you. And you're coming home with a beautiful day to this. A bunch of bullies in one apartment. I hate bullies. If I could, I'll swipe them away.